Peace, peace, peace. What's good? What's good? Yo, check this out, man. I just want to jump on here real quick and just I be sitting and I be thinking, man. When I was a child, when I was a kid, we stayed going outside. Um, we stayed going outside. We stayed playing. We was always outside in nature, and back then, I'm 51 now. When I was a kid, it wasn't a lot of depressed kids. You know, um, we was always happy. You know what I'm saying? We was healthy. But now when you look at stuff, it's like, you got kids killing themselves at a young age. You got kids being depressed. There's a lot of stuff going on about, young kids being depressed. And I always wonder like what's going on, but I understand. It's because us as kids, we was always in tune with nature. We was always outside. You know what I'm saying? Unknowingly, we was doing the right thing. But what do they do now? Kids always in the house. They on their cell phones. They always playing the games. And it's like society made it to keep the kids in the house. Now I don't celebrate Christmas or nothing, but even I look outside on Christmas days and kids don't no longer be outside. You don't see kids on bikes anymore because you knew if you seen a bunch of bikes somewhere, you already knew everybody over there. We always stayed in the woods. We always was playing as children, man. And now kids depressed. And you wonder why kids are depressed because society has made it for kids to stay in the house. They don't go outside no more. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. But to change that, all you have to do is just get back in tune with nature. And let me just show you what being in tune with nature does. So check this out. Look at the benefits of being outside in nature. Now check this out. Now look what the bees do. Check out the buzzing of the bees. Nature is full of wonders and mysteries. And the tiny creatures known as bees are no exceptions. Beyond their vital role in pollination and honey production, bees possess a unique and awe inspiring ability the power to emit a healing vibration frequency through their harmonious buzzing. Now, check this out. Check this out. Have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed how a beehive hums with the harmonious and rhythmic buzzing sound? Bees are expert musicians, creating their symphony of sound when they move their wings. This harmonious buzz carries a unique frequency, approximately 200 to 400 hertz. This specific frequency is quite intriguing as it falls within the range of human auditory perception, making it easy for us to hear and appreciate. Now check this out. Just being outside and listening to bees. Check this out. Healing vibration energy. What's even more fascinating is that the vibrational frequency of bees' buzz isn't just an auditory delight, it possesses therapeutic potential. This energy emitted by bees is believed to have healing properties. The vibrations created by bees have been linked to various therapeutic benefits, including stress reduction and anxiety relief. The subtle but constant hum of a beehive has the power to soothe and calm, much like the gentle notes of of a lullaby. Studies have shown that exposure to these healing vibrations can lower cortisol levels and hormone associated with stress, resulting in an overall sense of relaxation and well-being. Now, just look at what the buzzing of bees will do for you. Did you know that the buzzing of bees has in it? It's therapeutic. The vibrational frequency is therapeutic for you. But kids stay in the house now. Kids don't be outside. We stayed outside, ran the bees, even got stung sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But we stayed outside and we was always happy. I'm a 70s baby. We wasn't depressed. We was always happy. So let's just go more in depth into what nature does for you. But what they do, they get the kids games, cell phones, and keep them in the house. Now they depressed. It's just crazy. So let's see what the trees do. Try forest bathing or tree hugging. Now check this out. Now I remember people talked about tree hugging, and people used to be like, "Oh, them hippies, they crazy. They hug trees." I see why they hug trees, and I see why we was outside. We was always around trees. We stayed in the woods. Now look what nature does for you. Now the Japanese practice of forest bathing, known as Shinrin Yoku, is a great way to relax and de-stress. Luckily, it's very easy to. All you need is practice, mindfulness among the trees, spending time in a calm and quiet manner, breathing deeply and observing the nature around you. Research shows that spending time around trees can reduce stress, improve immunity, lower blood pressure, and accelerate recovery from illness or trauma. Furthermore, when you hug a tree, you release a hormone called oxytocin, known as the hormone of love and trust, which gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling. Now check that out. Now that's just being around trees, being up on trees. We used to climb trees, so we was hugging them unknowingly. So you don't even need a whole forest. You just need one tree. With these benefits so easy to gain, does being a tree hugger sound like such a bad thing? Now just look what nature does. Now let's see what grounding does. Now we always stay barefoot. I know me, I'm a country boy. I stayed barefooted, stayed running in the grass barefooted. But unknowingly, I didn't know that I was getting benefits. But I see why we stayed happy as kids. Grounding, also known as earthing, has many potential benefits, include improved sleep. Grounding can help you improve sleep qualities, reduce inflammation, and pain. Grounding can help reduce inflammation and pain. It reduces stress. Grounding can help reduce stress levels, improve mood. Grounding can help enhance your mood. You know how people these days behind all sorts of mood swings, but if you go back to nature, get back in nature, this stuff helps you. It reduces blood pressure. It improves wound healing. Did you know grounding, taking your shoes off, it improves that? It improves immune function. It improves focus, deeper connection. Grounding can help build a stronger connection to the present moment and the natural world. Now, you know, some kids, they be spaced out these days. You know what I'm saying? But grounding what bring you back to where you need to be at. Now, check this out. Rain has many benefits. Improve air quality. Rain cleans the air by absorbing pollutants like soot, sulfates, and organic particles. Look at the mood boost. Look what rain does. The sound and smell of rain can have a calming effect. Rain releases negatively charged ions into the air, which can increase serotonin levels and boost mood and energy. Come on, man. Can't get no better than that. But you know, they even took the word Mother Nature. You don't even hear that no more. But I understand why. Now, let's see what the sun do. Now, I'm going to flip it on y'all. Now, check this out. Eating when the sun is at its highest refers to the concept of aligning your meal times with the peak daylight hours. Essentially meaning you eat your largest meal around midday when the sun is at its highest. Often considered a way to optimize your circadian rhythm and potentially benefits your health by following a eat with the sun approach. So now With this right here, I want to go to an ancient text that people don't even know about. Now it says right here, you should eat when the sun is at its highest. So what I'm gonna go to now is the gospel of the Essenes gospel of peace. Now nearly 2,000 years have passed since the Son of Man taught the way, the truth, and the life of mankind. He brought health to the sick, wisdom to the ignorant, and happiness to those in misery. He conquered half of humanity and the whole of the civilization of the West. This fact proves the eternal vitality of the Master's words and the supreme of the incorporeal value. The content of this book represents only about a third of the complete manuscript, which exists in Aramaic in the secret archives of the Vatican and in Old Slavonic. Now, see, the Vatican had this book, but they had this covered. You know, this ancient Aramaic text dates from the 3rd century after Yahshua. So I just was talking about you should eat when the sun is at its highest in the sky. Now let's go back to this 3rd century writings of Yahshua. I'm gonna go right here. First, I gotta go to this. And the flesh of the slain beast in his body will become his own tomb. For I tell you truly, he who kills himself, and whoso eats the flesh of slain beasts eats of the body of death. So what I'm going to is to show you that the book that they hid in the archives of the Vatican shows Yahshua and them being vegans, right? Now I'm gonna get back. I'm still going to eating when the sun is the highest in the sky. But let me go here. What you think? Raw vegans just came up? No, man, they've been doing this. Check this out. But I do say to you, kill neither men nor beasts, nor yet the food which goes into your mouth. For if you eat living food, the same will quicken you. But if you kill your food, the dead food will kill you also. For life comes from the life, and from death, from life and from death comes always death. For everything which kills your bodies kills your soul also. And your bodies become what your foods are, even as your spirits likewise become what your thoughts are. Therefore, eat not anything which fire. Eat not anything with fire or frost or water has destroyed. For burned, frozen, and rotten foods will burn. Freeze and rot your body also. Be not like the foolish husband who sowed in his ground cooked and frozen and rotten seeds. And the autumn came and his fields bore nothing. Check it out. Eat therefore all your life at the table of our earthly mother, and you will never see want. And when you eat at her table, eat all things as they are found on the table of the earthly mother. Cook not. Raw vegan ain't just started. Yahshua and them been doing this, but they had these books from me, right? Cook not, neither mix all things, one with the another, lest your bowels become as steaming bogs. Eat not unclean foods brought from far countries, but eat always that which your tree bear. For your Creator knows well what is needful for you and where and when. And he gives to all peoples of all kingdoms for food that which is best for each. All right. Now, before this, I was just talking about you should eat. Eating when the sun is at its highest refers to the concept of align your meal times with the peak of daylight, right? Boom. I'm going to go back here. 43. For the power of God's angels enters into you with the living food which the Lord gives you from his royal table. And when you eat, Have above you the angel of air, and below you the angel of water. Breathe long and deeply at all your meals, that the angel of air may bless your repast. And chew well your food with your teeth, that it become water, and that the angel of water turn it into blood in your body, and eat slowly as it were a prayer you make to the Lord. For I tell you truly, the power of the Creator enters into you if you eat after this manner at his table. But Satan turns into a steamy bog in the body of him upon whom the angels of air and water do not descend and repass. Let me get right here. There we go. Take heed, therefore, and defile not all kinds of abominations, the temple of your bodies. Be content with 2 or 3 sorts of food, which you will find always upon the table of your earthly mother, and desire not to devour all things which you see around you. For I tell you truly, if you mix together all sorts of food, your body will cease and endless war will rage in you, and it will be blotted out, even as homes and kingdoms divided against themselves, working their own destructions. Let the weight of your daily food be not less than a minna, but mark that it go not beyond 2. Then will the angels of God serve you always, and you will never fall into the bondage of Satan and of his diseases. Trouble not the work of the angels in your body by eating often. For I tell you truly, he who eats more than twice in a day does him the work of Satan, and the angels of God leave his body, and soon Satan will take possession of it. Eat only when the sun is highest in the heavens. Eat only when the sun is highest in the heavens, and again when it is set, and you will never see disease. For such finds favor in the Lord and the Creator. If you will, that the angels of God or the Creator rejoice in your body, and that Satan shun you afar, then sit but once the day at the table of the Creator. Now I just wanted to, just show a little things of what it's like getting back to nature, and I always like to throw in some ancient scriptures that they didn't want to put in the 66 books, just to show you that this been going on for a minute. But I hope y'all enjoy that, man. Just a little short some. Peace.